Hello and good morning.
Good
Hey,
morning.
hey, Laurie, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you today, Sean?
I'm doing great. And for you guys to let you know, Laurie is from our Tom Ferry ecosystem. She's in Fort Myers and Cape Coral area, and
Mhm.
we are going to discuss about the market over there in Cape Coral and Fort Myers because a lot of people they're moving to that area, and there are a lot of reasons. There are tons of reasons why people are moving to Cape Coral and Fort Myers.
Mhm.
Laurie is she's a local realtor and doing business for a long time. Laurie and Terry, husband and wife, they have a team. They're doing real estate for a long time. So let's have a chit chat with Laurie, and so we know more about Fort Myers and Cape Coral. So Laurie, um, let's discuss about first how is the market over there in general. Like what you see, the changes are coming, or is it the
Mhm.
buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? What are you seeing?
Right now, Sean, it's mostly a seller's market. The months of inventory this year over last year. I think last year we had around 8 months of inventory. Right now we have about four. So we got about yeah. It's tight. And as soon as a new listing hits the market, it's going under contract within days. And if it's priced well and it's in good condition. So yeah, it's good, but it's very competitive for buyers. So buyers have to be ready, they have to be pre-approved and realistic in making their offers.
Oh, okay. Now, are you seeing the same kind of competition between the buyers and the market and the all kind of price range, or there is a particular price range you seeing that?
Pretty much all price ranges, yeah. In what we call our bread and butter price range, our typical average $350,000 pool home, it's highly competitive. First-time home buyers who are purchasing, maybe your starter home, still extremely competitive. Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. Now, let us talk about this about the lifestyle over there. Like for example, some people say in north part of the country or any other part of the country, what are the like few reasons, two, three, or four reasons like people are moving to Fort Myers and your area in Cape Coral area?
Sure. Well, the biggest thing obviously is our weather, right? We have fantastic weather. We share the same weather, so we have lots of sunshine, warm temperatures throughout the winter, no snow. That's why I came here. I hate snow, and our lifestyle is great. Cape Coral in particular, we have tons of beautiful parks, so it's a great place to raise, a family. Schools are good. Outdoor activities. You're not stuck in the house, even during difficult times with the pandemic, where a lot of people up north were stuck inside with nothing to do. Here we were able to get out and enjoy, and still be socially distant and enjoy parks and things like that. So one thing I do want to mention for boaters, we've got some great boating, great fishing over here. Cape Coral in particular has over 400 miles of canals. So you can have your boat right behind your house, hop on that, take it out to the Gulf of Mexico or up and down the Caloosahatchee River. I mean, it's just great.
Oh, that's good. What are the more or less price range, from the low end or high end to own a home on a canal like that?
Sure. Well, there are a couple of builders, I should say, right now building spec homes for first-time home buyers, or somebody who wants that nice home but small, easy to maintain, affordable. I've seen them anywhere from probably 200,000 to 250,000. You can still get a decent home, well appointed, stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, But then when you get up to what most people come here looking for, they want that 3 or 4 bedroom home with a pool, 2,000 square feet. You know, they hope for a 3-car garage, but there you're looking more at 350 to 400,000.
That's great price.
It's still a very good price, and that's off water. If you want that same home on the water, then of course you're talking upwards from there.
More or less, how much price difference we're talking about? Like if you get like a, say, 3-bedroom home, you know, on a canal, 1,500 square feet or 2,000 square feet. So what kind of price, you know, at an average or at the minimum end?
Okay, so we just actually put one under contract it was our listing. And I'm going to go back to the stats on that one because that was a beautiful home, you know, that would fit a lot of the needs for people. So that one was in the north section of town. Now, one thing about Cape Coral is the south end of town has city utilities, and the north section of town, north of Pine Island Road, they're still working on putting utilities in. So up there, you can get something a little less. And this one was on a freshwater canal with a 3-car garage. Do you want me to share my screen so you can see it?
Yeah, if you can show it, that would be great actually.
Sure.
See if you can, let me see. If he's asking permission or anything.
Let's see.
I think you can do it.
Can you see it?
Oh, okay, yeah. I got it here, right here. Perfect.
So can you see the house?
Yeah, we can see the house.
Okay. So that one, that's 3 bedrooms plus a den. One of my favorite features on that house is this door wall that's a, you know, angle, and all of those sliding glass doors pocket back. And that one was listed at $359,900. She's got it decorated very tropical, as you can see.
That's nice.
Yeah, beautiful home. Beautiful home. Brand new appliances. It's on a freshwater canal, and that was $359,900. So
wow. How big is the house?
That one was 2,000. See here, 2,038 square feet, built in 2004. Big 3-car garage. That was a nice feature on that one. And let me show you the see if I can get to the. I'm going to scroll down here quickly. Here's the outside area.
Okay.
So they have a big, long covered lanai area. And then you see they've got hurricane shutters that close that all off, or storm shutters, I should say, you know, if the weather's bad. And then they were on a freshwater canal. So one of the nice things about the canals here is if you want to be on the water for the view and maybe a little bit of kayaking, you know, that kind of boating, we've got tons of freshwater canals. And then you can get something more affordable like this and still enjoy the water. Perfect. They have a nice concrete dock. And then here you can see they had a nice wide, I think that was about 125 or 150 foot canal.
Wow. That's a great price, $359,000. So
yep, that's that house right there. There's an aerial view of it. And yeah, $359,000. And this particular freshwater canal system that this house is on is the largest freshwater canal system in Cape Coral, and they actually have bass fishing tournaments on it every year.
Perfect.
So you can see that's the north part of town, so it's not quite as populated yet.
Okay.
Perfect. A little more open space, a little quieter, a little laid back, you know.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great. Now let me ask you, between Fort Myers and Cape Coral, what are the differences, you know, with the house prices or the lifestyle, you know, what are the main differences?
So the main difference, of course, is price. You definitely get more for your money here in the Cape in your single family home, your average single family home. When I did a search earlier, the same search, which was 1,500 to 2,000 square feet, newer, I think it had newer than 2004, with a pool. In Cape Coral, there were only 15 homes that fit that criteria. In Fort Myers, there were 3. So That's a big difference. That's a real big difference. Fort Myers has more gated communities, deed restricted subdivisions than Cape Coral. We're pretty much individual. We have a few, but most of the city is individually platted lots.
Gotcha. Now, if someone want to live close to the beach, like it doesn't have to be on the beach, like say, pretty close, like 10-15 minute drive. And so what are the areas they have with a good price they can buy something? Okay.
And that would definitely need to be in Fort Myers then. Cape Coral has a small beach on the river, but for a Gulf beach that is on the Gulf, that's Fort Myers Beach, Sanibel Island, Captiva Island. Of course, on the island, you're going to pay premium prices, but in South Fort Myers, 10 or 15 minutes from the beach, you can get a decent home with a pool in probably 400 to 450,000.
Oh, that's a good price. Yeah. And then also you have easy access to I-75 too.
Excuse me. Yes. Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Easy, so you have the I-75 access.
What's that?
No, you have the I-75 access, and then also not far from the beach. What else? And in the 400s. So that's a good price. Any new constructions coming on over in your area?
Lots of new construction. Lots and lots of new construction. The builders are having a little tough time keeping up with the demand. We have people coming here from all over, California, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, wanting to escape the cold. And so one of the nice things here, Shawn, too, is that we've got the Southwest Florida International Airport over in Fort Myers. So, you've got the beaches, you've got easy access. If you want to come over to the East Coast for the weekend or whatever, we're kind of, 2 hours from you. Or if you head north, you've got Disney just 2.5, 3 hours from here. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's a good location.
Yeah,
lots to do.
Yeah. Now we are actually having a lot of seller here, even though they like the Southeast Florida here in Pembroke Pines, Fort Lauderdale, North Miami area. Now what they're doing is they're selling their home because there are a lot of older community, means like house was built in 1970s, and they're selling their home in 300, 350 in that price range, and they want to buy a home like in your area because they're newer. Now for them to give them an insight, so say same thing, I'm talking about the brand new home when the builder is building it, what are the price range you are seeing on those homes?
Brand new home, of course, again, it's going to depend upon which area of town.
Okay.
But there are some builders who are building brand new with hurricane impact windows, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,500, 1,700 square feet with a pool. Actually, there's one builder here in particular. His home is 1,800 square feet with a pool, with 3-car garage, with impact windows. He can do it for $350,000.
Wow, that is a great price. We're talking about a brand new home.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, square footage on that one is 1,800 square feet.
1,800, so that's a decent size. Okay.
It's a decent size, yeah, and it's gorgeous. Big open, great room, nice, nicely appointed.
Yeah. And you're talking about part 2020 code, this like the code is up to this year, so it's like all the hurricane and okay. Now the other question I have, people are moving into your area in Fort Myers or in Cape Coral. what kind of people you seeing more like family people or retirees or
We get a real mix. I moved here, I moved here in 1987. And when I first moved here, I would say the average age was probably 60-ish, and now I think the average age here is right around 40. So a lot of younger families moving here. It's great to have the kids outside where they can, enjoy a lot more sports year round. And of course, we still have the retirees as well.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Now, for someone, say, suppose, let's talk about someone has, little kids or so, kids in school. What kind of school system you have? How are the schools over there? They're pretty good, or what your input on that or intake on that?
Yeah, schools are very, very good. And of course, my kids have been out of school for a long time, but they have the what they call the International Baccalaureate program for the high school, where they graduate with some college credits, and they have magnet schools where one is more geared toward performing arts. Another one would be more geared towards math, science, and technology, things like that. But the school system here is very good.
Okay. So that's good to know, actually. So you have actually, something for everyone.
We do. We really do. And I think that's what makes the city so diverse and successful, is that we've got, from the young families, we've got the sports and just the family-oriented activities and parks. I'd love to do a video series just on Cape Coral's parks, because we have some really beautiful, beautiful parks here. And then the beaches, you just can't beat the world-class beaches that we've got. Your beaches are great too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a two different kind of beach. Like we have the Atlantic Ocean, and then you're in the West Coast, Florida West Coast. The beaches are more white sand, and water is a little bit more quieter. It's different feeling. Yeah, definitely.
It is.
Yeah. Now, if someone moving from another town, what kind of job opportunity you see in your area?
Job opportunities are good. Our industry here is largely professional and service, but we were also rated last year as one of the best places in the country to start your own business. So we find a lot of people coming here starting their own businesses, and it's all around a great place to live.
Yeah. That's for sure. Yeah. And another thing also, due to this pandemic now, a lot of people they're looking for an outdoor life by their house, because it's hard to go out far, and so. And then the other thing, it's very safe to go to a family beach, because you don't have that many people around, so you can enjoy the beach with the family and not to worry about.
That's right. That's right.
Then the boating, you can be on the boat on the water, so you have less. It's not like jam-packed people are there. Like a lot of people there, it's not crowded. So you can go on a boat, have a family time, go by the beach. So definitely that's a lot of good reason to move into your area, and the newer homes also. A lot of newer homes.
We're just in the process of buying another boat ourselves. We've been without one for a few years. And they always say how do they say the best 2 days are when you buy it and when you sell it, but that's not true. we have missed boating terribly, and so we're in the process of getting another one right now. And there's so much to do. You go out there. There was one time that we came across a migration of stingrays. There had to be 1,000 stingrays, and it was just such a beautiful sight,
Yeah. Wow.
And then we have some Key Acosta Island. It's another state park. You can anchor out there and sleep. It's incredibly safe. Yeah, so it's all those things that I've missed so much that I'm looking forward to getting back to.
Yeah, that's definitely nice. So, for our people, that if you are in South Florida or any part of the country and you're looking for a newer home with a good family lifestyle or maybe a quiet lifestyle, you are just retiring, Cape Coral, Fort Myers are one of the best place to live there.
Mhm.
If you're thinking of selling, if you're in the East Coast here in Florida, and you're thinking of selling, because these days a lot of work we can do from home also, and
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the Fort Myers from here, from Fort Lauderdale, it's not far. It's like hour and a half.
Mhm.
Even they need also, they can always a few days a week kind of going back and forth, or still keep in touch with the office. And so
Sure.
yeah, so Laurie, thank you very much for all those information, all the insights, because
My pleasure. I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
and sometimes from far we know about the places, but we don't
Mhm.
know those little details inside, what's going on, why people are moving in, what kind of people living there. I'm talking about the lifestyle. So it's good to know that Fort Myers Cape Coral is actually growing, because every people like it, like all ages, all lifestyle.
That's right.
And definitely newer homes. Who doesn't like a newer home, with
Right.
less repair?
Hmm. And condos. We have a great selection of condos too for people who want to retire and don't want to have to do the maintenance of a home anymore. There's a lot of great condo complexes going up. So,
Oh, okay, so that's good to know too. So
mhm.
thanks, Laurie. Thank you very much for all the
Thank you.
information, and we'll
Appreciate
definitely see you back here, maybe in a couple of months, when the markets change a little bit, and maybe
Sure.
with some more new information.
Sounds
So
good.
thanks a lot. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Sean. Have a great weekend.
Okay. You too. Take care. Bye.
Bye.